Hollywood, a lot of Hollywood is just getting your material into people's hands that can do something with it. And I think when you know you have something good is when every single person that reads it wants to be a part of it. So what happened was Michael was working, he was Robert Rodriguez's assistant on this movie, The Faculty, when we finished. And he didn't want to give the script to Robert because he just didn't want it. He was practically living with him while they were editing the movie, and he just didn't want to be that guy. So he ended up giving it to his boss on the movie, which was his post-production supervisor. She loved it, wanted to be a part of it. She gave it to a producer's assistant. The producer's assistant gave it to this producer. The producer called me in Atlanta when, you know, I had no idea what was going on and said, how would you guys feel about Brad Pitt being the lead? And of course, you know, my heart's just like, what? You know, and you don't, in retrospect, you can't believe how impossible this chain of events is. But a week later, Brad Pitt was attached to the movie, and that's how it sold. So that's my advice. If you can get Brad Pitt attached to your movie, then it'll sell. Man, the odds have been long for a while now. We feel really fortunate to have broken in, and when we did break in, 5 years later, we definitely thought to ourselves, thank God we broke in '99, because it has gotten that much harder. But I just think the odds are really, really long anyway. You have to write something novel and great and that'll stand out. Otherwise, you're just clutter. That's why I feel like when we broke all of those rules, we stood out. You know, for whatever reason. You can stand out in a bad way if you had a bad story to go with it, but I think the guild gets submitted to it some ungodly number of scripts registered every year, like 40,000, you know, and that's just the people that are registering the scripts. So you have to get through that, you know, process and be one of the 100 that make it, you know, each year. So I don't know. I'm probably not the best one to speak on that.